Hey boys and girls, Mrs. Restituyo here with your literacy lesson for the day. We're looking at your literacy packet, page 17, and we're going to read the text, The Smartest Choice. And on page 18, the text, Needs and Wants. Then you're going to answer the questions on page 19 and all the questions on page 20. So for this lesson today, before we get started, I just want to do a quick review with you of the vocabulary. Now, we've talked about this in our social studies lesson previously, so this is just a quick review. Remember, wants are things that are fun or nice to have, and needs are things you need to survive or live. So let's do some sorting here. Let's look at what we have and decide, is this a need or a want? So first we have food. Is food, do you think it's something that you need to survive or live? Or is it just something fun or nice to have? Think for a second what you think it is. Need or want? That's correct. Food is a need. Excellent job. Okay, let's look at the next picture here. We have video games. Are video games something fun or nice to have, or something you need to live and survive in the world? That's right. That's fun. Games are fun, so we can put that over here on the wants. How about drinking water? Is water something you need to drink and survive, or is it just fun and nice to have? You're right. If you said it's a need, you were correct. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's definitely a need. How about, let's look at air. Do we need air to survive? Or is it just fun to have around? Something nice to have? Think about what it is. If you said need, you are correct. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. Oh, let's look what we have here. Dolls. LOL dolls. Do we need LOL dolls to survive, or are they just something fun to play with? What do you think? If you said fun, it's a want, you were correct. How about this? A house to live in, or we call it shelter. Do you need house to survive? Somewhere to be protected from the weather? Or is it just fun to have a house? What do you think? If you said need, you are correct. We need shelter to survive and keep us protected from the weather outside. Let's look here. A cell phone. Is cell phone something that is fun to have, or do we need it to survive? Well, this could really be something that could be in either side. It could be something that you want because it has fun apps to play on, okay, and things like that. If you say that it's fun, then you could say it's that. But you could also say, if you said it's a need, you might need the phone to call someone in an emergency. Okay, if you have to call someone in an emergency, then a cell phone would be something you need to survive. Okay, if there was a fire and you need to call for the firemen to come, it would be a need. So this is something that could go either way. So I'm going to leave it right here in the middle. It could be both. What about this? Cookies. If I already have healthy food to eat for my meals, do I need a cookie to survive? Or is it something that is just fun and nice to have? If I already have healthy food in my house, is it a need or a want? That would be a want. You want to have some cookies because they're nice to have. This is making me hungry. Okay, so now that we've reviewed the vocabulary, sometimes we learn that things could be a want or a need, and sometimes they could be both. So just keep that in mind as we read aloud the text today. The smartest choice. Rachel walks into a store. She looks at the hole in her shoes. She is there to buy new shoes. She cannot attend soccer practice tonight with the shoes she is wearing. Suddenly, Rachel sees a new game. She loves to play games. Rachel hopes that she has enough money to buy shoes and the game. Rachel rides the escalator to the shoe department. The soccer shoes are in the front of the shoe area. Rachel sees the shoes that the coach has told the team to wear. She looks at the price, but she is disappointed. If she buys these shoes, she cannot buy the game. Oh no. Next to the shoes, she sees another pair. They are not as nice as the first shoes. Rachel can tell that they will not last very long. They may not even last through the soccer season. She looks at the price. If she buys these shoes, she can buy the game too. Rachel is not sure what to do. Wonder what the smartest choice is for her. Okay, let's turn the page. Look at page 18. Needs and wants. This says it's a nonfiction text, so now I know this is going to give me facts about needs and wants. Everyone has needs and wants. People spend money to meet their needs. They also spend money to meet their wants. When people have their needs and wants met, they may help their communities. A need is something a person has to have. For example, people need shelter. They also need water. People need food. Shelter, water, and food are needs. A want is something a person would like to have. It is something the person needs to survive, but it is something the person would enjoy. For example, some people love books. They may even think they cannot live without them, but books do not help people survive. Books are wants. Something may be both a want and a need and a want. Food is a good example. People need food to eat. Some foods, such as fruits, give people vitamins. People need vitamins. Other foods may be treats. People may want treats such as cake. People do not need cake. Every person has needs and wants. People need to make good choices about what they need and what they want. So, boys and girls, now you're going to be answering the questions on page 19 and 20. The first question asks you to use the word bank to complete the sentences below. Here's the word bank. Both, needs, shelter, and want. So you fill in the blank for numbers 1, 2, and 3. People have blank and wants. People need blank. Number 3, a blank is something a person would like to have. And number 4, a thing such as food could be blank, a need and a want. For number 5, look back at both passages. Are Rachel's new shoes a want or a need? Explain your answer. Number 6, is the game a want or a need? Explain your answer. Turn to page 20. Number 7 says, in each box, write one item from either passage that could be a need or a want. Then explain why the item is a need or want. So first you list the item, then you explain why it is that. So what's the first item here? That's a need, you put over here. The first item for a want, go back to the text and reread. And then list it here. You need 3 of each. For number 8, look back at the smartest choice. What do you think Rachel should buy? Use the information you learned in needs and wants to help explain your answer. So you get to decide which is the best choice for her and then explain why you're thinking that. If you have any questions, message me in Dojo. Have a great day. Happy learning.